Well, hopefully the clouds go away. Oh gosh, it's so sunny. Terrible. All right, today I have no actual light set up. I'm using just the window. Oh, it's awful. Look how bright that is. I'm so sorry. I'm probably blinding you with my forehead. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. All right, so if you saw my last video, I talked all about the No Surprises Act. If you haven't seen it, it's linked on, I don't know, one of these sites. Go ahead and check it out. In that video, we talked all about creating a workflow for dealing with things like the No Surprises Act. And I've now done my research. I've talked to people about the No Surprises Act, and I've learned that I need to implement something called the Good Faith Estimate. This is a form that I have to give to clients, specifically out of network clients, that describes a whole bunch of different things. And so I decided this would be a good opportunity to teach you how to create custom forms inside of Simple Practice. So the reason why I've opted to create my own form rather than use a template is because I personally like to know every single detail on the forms that I give to clients. And so by creating it myself, it helps me to learn it a lot better. So anyway, today I'm going to show you the process of actually creating the form. You'll see a bit about what information I used to put into the form. And in the description below, I'll add links to all the information that I used in order to create this form. But before we hop into the computer, all right, so here we are in Simple Practice. And now just keep in mind, you can do this probably in any EHR software. Just so you know, you can see here, I have a split screen, and on the right-hand side, you are going to see my actual template. This is what I made inside of Simple Practice, and then I downloaded it and I have put it next to my other screen just as reference. All right, so that's actually what we're gonna create. All right, so on the left-hand side, here we are in our EHR. And so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go down to settings. We're gonna go to notes and forms, and then we're gonna go to create new template, okay? And so what we're gonna do, we're going to name the template. We'll put GFE, Good Faith Estimate. And now here you wanna put this under, at least for Simple Practice, you wanna put this underneath assessment. So specific to Simple Practice, when we make something an assessment, you can pull it up regardless of whether or not the client has an appointment. And since we need to give this document to a client before any appointment is scheduled, it's going to be important to be able to do that. So we're going to start by clicking Add New, and you can see on my reference sheet, a couple of the things that we need to know are just patient demographics, right? So I like to just stick with long answer, which of course we don't need a long answer for someone's name, but just to give someone extra room and flexibility, I like to choose long answer, multiple line text. And the question would simply be the prompt. You can put patient name, and then you're gonna push save, okay? And then we're gonna do this again. So we're gonna go to add new. We see here that we also need a patient's date of birth. And here we can actually choose date, which is right here. Okay, and then question again, which would be the prompt. You can put something like patient date of birth. And then we're going to click save. So what you're going to do is continue to add different elements to the form based off of what you need to have in that form. All right, so we have patient name, patient date of birth, and then there's also going to be something called description of psychotherapy services. There's going to be something called services that are reasonably expected to be furnished. You get the point. I'm not going to go through the entire good faith estimate with you. Links to all the information about that I used will be down below in the description. But essentially, you'll continue to do add new, and you can choose whatever option works best for you. For the most cases, because I like the flexibility, I'm usually choosing long answer, multiple line text. However, if something is more convenient for you or works better, feel free to choose that and try it out. Now, there is a section also that requires you to enter your information. And since this will not change, you can actually do this a bit differently. So the first thing you need to have in here is your name, right? And this will most likely not change. So what you can do to make this easier for you is you can choose single choice radio buttons. And then for the question, like before, you can just type in provider name. That will be the prompt. You're then going to click answer, and you're going to put in your name. And then you're going to click save. So let's go ahead and preview this real quick. You're going to see here under provider name, there it is. There's nothing you need to fill out. You don't need to type that over and over. You can simply just click that radio button and boom, you have your name there. And there's a few other sections you can do just like this, such as your tax identification number and NPI. No need to type these over and over again. You can simply click the radio button and have it pop up automatically. And then finally, there's a section on the good faith estimate for disclaimers. And these disclaimers are not something you're going to fill out, nor are they something a client is going to fill out. They're simply paragraphs or text that you're going to have on your form. So what you're going to do is go to add new, and you're going to go ahead and click paragraph text, no client input, and you're simply going to type out your disclaimer. And then you're going to click save. Let's preview that real quick. And here we go. This obviously is not the good faith estimate, but it is essentially the building blocks. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully you know a little bit more about the good faith estimate now and the importance of creating custom forms within your EHR software. I hope you learned something. I hope this was helpful for you. And until next time, I look forward to seeing you soon.